Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in a 72-player free-for-all battle. Now, we have picked a spot that has become incredibly crowded right away. You guys can have that. I'll go over here. Jeez Louise, that is not that valuable of a spot. In fact, it was like only good because nobody else was there. But we do have a decent spot. This man over here doesn't concern me, and these two over here look like they're going to kind of wear each other down by the time that we get over there. So it does look like a decent spot for us. Nobody came in at the last second, although unfortunately Ryzen over here did move further inland, which is a darn shame. That might ruin our spot ever so slightly, but 68 players remain. These two are fighting right away, so there's still a good opportunity for us to get nice and big, and that's what we're going to be going for. So let's play nice with you down here. Although you might be new, you kind of have an interesting starting strategy where you only have 100 troops left. So you really used a lot of troops in the beginning, and that might be a good opportunity for us to grab some land. Let's go into you with 100 troops and you with 2. We do need to start our troop phase a little bit on the early side to get some land. All of our neighbors are relatively weak with the exception of Ryzen, but we won't come close to touching borders with him for quite some time. So we can safely move into some other bots and pick our targets accordingly. So we are hitting good bots right away. That's a great start for us. We're on a good roll. This is good. This is good. You are getting attacked, so let's jump in on this. And we do have an early crown. That's great news. Here and here, here and here. And we are attacking quite frequently, but I am getting kind of concerned with the Soviet Union's attacks, and I do want to kind of get up to speed with him. So we do get a awfully large stake in the game here. Ryzen is a little bit on the weak side. He's attacking us. Let's try and get a truce with Soviet Union and the final empire. I don't know why this man is attacking us so frequently. Let's say, don't attack me. I want this land. I was really hoping to save that land for later. Soviet Union's at least on Ryzen. Ryzen is absolutely going crazy right now. Let's send a boat over and finish this man off once and for all. He just went completely ham. So we'll take him out of here. There is no full sitting in this, so I think he got a little bit frustrated with his start, having to fight somebody right away. We do not have the best start ourselves, as we did have to fight a number of players. Android user, though, is rather weak, so let's kind of boat into him, grab at least 2 of these islands. I don't think we'll get mainland Japan or the big island, but yeah, because Final Empire is going in there right away. We'll at least get the north, so let's send that down there. Android user 698 is attacking us. That is Japan. So Soviet Union wants to go in there. I'll say yes, but shield for money. We don't need to go into anything too crazy right away. Let's grab this little blemish here if we can. There we go. And now just build up our troops. We're the 3rd strongest player in the world. Definitely the strongest in this area of the woods, except for Final Empire is right below us. That is going to be a target I wish we could take out soon. Do you want to go into this guy, actually? Truce? Because this guy's super weak. I actually really want to go into him. Let's take him out. Let's start pushing at him. He's only got 300,000 troops. I know this is a big risk. I'm hoping Pakistan will join in on this. I'm going to get some big attacks in here kind of quickly to weaken him up. Hopefully kind of install a faith in others to, hey, this guy's weak. Let's attack him. Let's say, come on, guys. Go in on this guy. Yeah. Okay, Indian Empire's in. That's good. We at least have one friend. Pakistan is choosing to save up his troops. I completely understand his reasoning. But Final Empire is just such a good target. Indian Empire is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us, letting us skip a cycle. And now the Final Empire is a bot. So let's see who he attacks first. He goes into the Empire. Let's start pushing down. And let's get another push in there. I think the land will suffice here. And I think this last attack is going to be enough to get everything done. So a good move on our part if we can hold it. It is going to be if we can hold it, because now that we are very strong and in 2nd place, nowhere near the crown. The crown is absolutely running away. But we're a little bit weak on the troops. Where are you? Oh, you're in Australia already. That's a concern. So we need to build up troops and get ready for this invasion that's going to happen here. I am going to send a small amount of troops to claim this island and maybe even Jakarta, so I can have kind of an early warning system against this guy. Oh, you have... Oh, sorry. I didn't see you were a person. I didn't see how many troops you had. Indian Empire is asking for a truce. I really need to start pushing through some of these players over here. Stay Hala is attacking me, and Android user. Okay, those are just players that have already been knocked out. Nothing too concerning there. So let's start pushing into this guy. Start knocking him down. Soviet Union, I imagine, will join in. You are very opportunistic, so I imagine that you will wait until the last second to join in, if you do join in at all. But we do need to get going on this land. We need to keep an eye out for the player down below us. Let's actually take a look at what he's doing. He's going over this way. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of time to potentially grab some land, but we're going to need to be rather aggressive here. So let's go here. grab all this land. And Soviet Union did not help out at all, and we lost our truce somewhere. So let's try and get a truce with you. Let's try and get a truce with you. And start pushing down some players. We do get a truce with this man, so I do want to take out Soviet Union #1, so Soviet Unions will have better borders on when we attack him, because we're going to need to take out both these players if we're going to have a chance of surviving the crown. The crown is just growing massive. You can see he's already worked his way over. He is slightly starting to boat his way up north, which concerns me a lot. We do have a little bit more troops than he does, so getting this man out of the way quickly is going to be a big priority for us so that we can potentially survive an onslaught. Now, our neighbor in the blue is getting attacked by this bot over here. Not that concerning for us right now. We just need to kind of play our game. Soviet Union does leave and becomes a bot, so this attack will finish him off there as we do come closer to being able to repel the crown. But the crown is starting to work his way up north. That scares me tremendously. Let's see if we can get you in here. If this man starts to work his way over, we're going to need to abandon this. But I'm going to start attacking this guy. See if I can grab just a little bit more territory by the time he comes over here. I'm very interested in where his boats are going, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm awfully scared of him. I'm just trying to outgrow my problems right now. The blue player is not interested in helping me take out the Soviet Union. This is going to be concerning because I don't really have anybody here that has direct borders on the crown that's going to be able to help me out, as I do get the crown, which is not necessarily a good position for me, sharing borders with two very large players, and then this player down here who is going to potentially be a problem. Do you want to go into this guy? Let's see if we can muster up any support over here. And we'll see, do you want to go into this guy? Let's see if anybody wants to say yes to any attacks. I am, again, very worried about you and where you're going. I don't see any boats moving. You've captured a lot of the Philippines. No emojis of any kind. Shoot. Let's push into this guy and just kind of hope at this point. We're keeping an eye on the player below us, SPQR. And if he starts to boat into us, this is just going to be bad news bears at the end of the day. We could potentially have gone into him, but these two definitely would have attacked me in that instance. So attacking him, I think, is our play. He does boat into me down in South Asia. We'll counter that. And he's down to 4 million. Somebody has got to want to join in at this point. He keeps boating into me. That's perfectly fine. It's a waste of troops to boat when you have direct borders on somebody. So he can keep boating as much as he wants. I'll just wait for that to end and then counter it. And he is finally getting attacked by player 940. So this might be a good opportunity for us. We finally have a good lead on the SPQR player down there. But we'll see if it's a little bit too little too late as we do finish off this player. Let's try and get a truce with you and a truce with you. See if anybody wants to accept that. We do get a truce with Phalios and player 940. I'll give you the thumbs up for that. And I'll charge in. I'll lead it. Even though this will be slightly better for you. I'm just very concerned about where SPQR is doing. Do you want a truce? You haven't done anything. You've kind of stopped moving at this point. And I'm a little... Okay, he does accept the truce. So maybe he's just wanting to be a pacifist. Now we do have Popeye emerging as a new threat on the board. A very scary threat indeed. Now 940 is wasting a lot of troops getting this mission done. He's getting a little bit greedy. He sees he has the angle on me in Europe to kind of cut me off. But if he does do that, expends a lot of troops to get that done, then I will just go straight into him and hopefully be able to conquer everything. So that does look like it is going to be the case. He does waste 4 million troops to try and cut me off. I'm just going to go into him right now. Yeah, let's go into him again. He's down to 3 million troops. We can definitely do a lot of damage right here before he has any time to build up his strength. Keep pushing into him. He only has 2 million. This is a huge risk, but a risk it is going to pay off if we can get it done. He's down to 1 million. 940 is attacking us. That's this guy. And we have really kind of weakened him. As long as you don't... Popeye is the person I'm the most scared about. SPQR has kind of stopped attacking as we do gain control of the most of the world. And we'll take out this bot right here. And this guy right here. So now becomes what do we do next? And what do I want to do right now is start fighting Popeye right away. I'm going to hope that this guy wants to stay on my side. And if he does, I want to attack him. But I do want to take the fight to Popeye to kind of take him off these islands. He's got a lot of islands in this area. There's no way I could boat him off effectively. So I'm just going to take the fight right to him before he's able to knock off this guy and gain a lot more strength. SPQR is just being a bro down there hanging out. So, no, don't kick me off. Okay, we're coming right back, and I'll send a boat over here. as well. And we'll really fight this. Send another boat up into Iceland. Popeye is attacking me. That is to be expected. I don't understand quite where he's attacking me. There he is. So we'll knock him off here, get into Iceland, and then go into Greenland. So he's down to 15 million troops. So if he wants to take away Iceland, that's perfectly fine. I will just capture Greenland. He is using a lot of troops to get this done. And we've taken him down to 8 million troops. So we are awfully strong. SPQR, if he was going to attack, I think this would be his moment. But he hasn't yet so far. We've really weakened Popeye. Popeye's down to 4 million troops. So unfortunately, I'm going to need this island right here. I'm sorry. To get to Popeye and the mainland of North America. So we'll push into that and really start to work down Popeye. SPQR is doing the same in the south. We've landed in North America. SE is attacking me as well. It's going to be a little bit too little too late as we capture both North and South America, the majorities of it. We still have a truce with this man, and we'll start pushing into you. As unfortunately, we did kind of need your land. We didn't really need to take him out, but I just needed that access to get over into the rest of Popeye. So we'll go ahead and grab these little islands right here and look for the peace here. As we've made some friends along the way. This was he was really just wanting to play pacifist. So we'll give out the heart and the kissy face for the boys, and we'll look to peace out from here. And there we go. So GG's to all involved. And as we start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the episode. If you have made it this far in the episode, hey, give it a thumbs up for the helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day, but boys, I will see you in the next one.